Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hopefully the last episode. Not that I'm excited to see it go, but I am excited to see the second one. I've been trying to stay away from the gameplay, footage, things like that for what seems like forever. Let's see. We should be very close to the end. I don't know if it'll take 10 minutes or 3 hours, but we're going to get to the end today. So, yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It's free and it really does help the channel out. If you're watching the VOD after the live stream, hit that notification bell if you do want to get a live stream. It's your best bet to finding out when I stream. My schedule is very light, other than Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's always a wild shot depending on work. So, with that, let's roll that intro and then get into the game.
Get over here!
I'll do a hair trigger there.
Get it!
Hey!
Tell him who's boss, Wrench. Shit, wait, one more, please. That's it. Oh, run, Henry. Run away. Run away. I mean, oh, hi. Oh, hi, doggy. Suspension on that Henry trailer. I can't ask for better. Sweet transition there. Excuse me. Continue. I still want to go back through and complete all the side missions in this game. So I mean, there will be more KCD videos, but probably not for a decent while. We need a bath. Oh wow, our energy's down at 65. We've been busy. Alright. Tell Pfeiffer about Conrad. That's what we need to do. Time of day is it? That doesn't tell us. Early. Wow. Let's grab the bath real quick.
Make it
What'd she say? Make it
goodbye.
quick? What? I don't know.
I'd like to
And what is it you'd like?
get my...
I'm sure you'll be. Goodbye.
Kind of wonder sometimes what they used to make that sound effect when you get a bath. That whoop. And there's got to be a grindstone in here. There we are. Bam, nailed it. And it's stolen. So I'm going to go put this in the magic chest of forget-me-nots. And forget about it for a while. Until it becomes not stolen. And I think we're going to have ourselves a little nap. There's a lot of crap in there that I can sell. What's on my horse? I had some sticky ass fingers, didn't I? Stole all the hats. Right. We will. We gotta get that cooked beef out of there too and sell it. Get rid of anything that we don't need, or at least aren't currently wearing. All right. I can read that one right now. There we go. Don't need that on either or that one. I, Peter of Zura, being the abbot of the monastery of St. Providence in Sasau, do hereby issue Master Builder Carl Parler this commission to conduct building works at the monastery and the church thereat, to wit, to ensure construction which shall be executed in such a manner as to give glory to God Almighty and shall serve to reflect the splendor of His heavenly kingdom here on earth. Splendid, Carl. Great. Hey, Lori. Well, first things first. I'm gonna have a little nappy nap. Old Henry's quite tuckered out. But we'll get there. And welcome, Q. I think that's fine. Just a little couple-hour nap. You guys can't hear me, right? Here we go. Yeah, I think I just had to deal with that assassin, and now I'm able to go to, talk to Typher. I need some chow.
Hey, where's my ale?
Where is the bar staff? I want to sell him my stank meat. She ain't working in the rain.
Good day. What do you... Take care.
Oh, I gotta get that venison too. Honestly, my dog ain't here. I should bring my dog back. I should do that too. Milk's gonna go bad. Trout's gonna get stanky pretty soon too.
Can we do...
Well,
What do you...
And I need to get the meat off my horse. Buy my meat! Yeah, it sounds good. Maybe Bill can grab your stanky meat. I don't know if Bill wants to grab my stanky meat. That's going to end up in the quote book, by the way.
Let's talk...
well,
What about...
and...
Do-do-do-do. think we're ready. Should get there in time. He might vanish with it. He probably will. I mean, it might be stank meat, but, you know, it's my stank meat. What? Ta-da! Right, where's the Rizza? She inside?
Hey, lad.
Wanna play some Rage on the Rat-I-Tunny? There you are.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to take much.
All right.
Where'd he go? Look at you, and your pawpaws got muddy. Yeah, Bill's great.
Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love them.
Should have saved him a stank sausage. It is getting really close to dark time, isn't it? Yeah. I'll wait till early morn. I guess I could have just rode here and slept through the night. $11 that's not good sleep, that's a coma. I'm gonna put my wool socks on while he sleeps, because it's cold on the floor. Alright. Keep the draft out, keep the doors closed. We're not heating the outside. Wash the sleep out of my face. Say hi to my dog.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Feed him. Feed him his brekkie. This is a pretty game.
That's a good. That's my.
Alright, I think we go across this bridge. Yeah. And then just head as north as we can. Probably go into Ledechko.
Yeah.
Does this go to the same place where I want it to? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Hey, Squirrely G, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. How was your day? Ugh, need to get comfortable. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. This diversion dam. For as many times as I've been here, I really don't know. Yep. Diversion dam for the mill. A nest.
Yeah.
I kind of remember the way. Where's the ticker tick? Thought it was around here somewhere. There it is. Uh-oh. Climb a tree. Here we go.
Yeah.
I can be a backpack while you jump. Glad it's Friday. How was yours? Yeah, I'm glad it was Friday too. I had a short day. But then I also had physical therapy today, so 6 or half a dozen. But yeah, all in all, it wasn't bad. It was above 0 today, so that was good.
Yeah.
TGIF indeed. But I got the route. I'm working on the route tomorrow, so I won't be back till probably about this time tomorrow. There's 92. I don't need to eat from that strange stew.
That?
Who's me checking my inventory? I live for short day Friday. Love me a nice relaxing weekend. Yeah. Yep. And then Sunday, me, Conrad, and Big Papa Pump from the D&D streams, we're going to start a new game of Medieval Dynasty. I don't want to go to Mirhocht. Cut a heart right. Oh, there's Talmberg. There's a siege camp. What is these? Well, that must be the future piles of hay. Just the frame structure.
Yeah.
Nice, might have to hide out there. Maybe. Especially if the Rozzers come looking for me.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to talk to Hanush about anything. Nope, here we go.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Raketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
They're like,
I see.
what?
But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
On his doorstep. I hide out in your stream a lot. It's so relaxing and chill. Ah, thank you. I'll certainly consider that a compliment.
Greetings. What do you need?
I need to get this done with so I can get the start playing the second game.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you, and the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there you can use.
Bruschetta?
Goodbye.
So where is his trunk key? I don't even know if this is his tent. I don't think so. Oh, damn. Nice bassinet and some Adberg gauntlets. Those his? Seems kind of weird, but alright. Bassinet is better than the kettle helm, but actually quite a bit better. I like the open view though. Those are worse. Alright. And maybe we'll have better luck stealing a bed during the daytime.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Gotta feed the dog. I don't know a quicker way to pass the time. I don't think they have a Farkle table set up, unfortunately. Beautiful day out. She's starting to come together.
It's a funny thing. I hear tell that siege masters serve.
Sit on the bench for 6 hours and then we'll eat some stew and sit on the bench some more. I guess I could go up to Privislavitz and do some adjudicating. What?
Greetings.
How do you like it here, Master Keezer?
It's quite satisfactory. Indeed, it's more than satisfactory. I have to commend Master Fayfar for his diligent supervision of the construction work. His extensive knowledge of mechanics is proving most useful. He has the makings of quite a competent siege master.
I don't think he's yearning to become one. His life's mission has been to manage the mines.
We'll see if he feels the same after he has a crack at firing our trebuchet. It's a sight to knock the wind out of any man, especially if he's standing too close.
Alright, come on, Mutt. Yeah, I don't see any notable more progress. We'll go up to Priboslavitz real quick. Spend the night there. Guys are weird. Oh, they're standing on the under the tree for shelter from the rain. Gotcha, gotcha. I never did play with the dryer very much either, the food dryer. I think we got drying racks in the in this village that we could use to like, dry meat and fruit and stuff. Which bed's mine? This one. All right, good to know. Is there a stew pot around real quick? Yeah, there is. I'll watch this later's Pipetra. Have to put my mod hat on now. All right, Lori. Well, have a good rest of your day, and happy modding. All right. Looks like Trebuchet's finished. Let's see if we can get some more victuals in the morn. Not from that particular one. It's not what I wanted to do. Gotta feed the dog too. Burgers and fries for Bill. I'll let him know that he's got some waiting for him when he comes in. Oh, I'm way over. Dice! I have to play dice at least once, right?
Care to try your hand at dice?
He's set food out and Bill shall arrive. Not bad. 3 5s and a 1. I'll take 600 points, I guess. But he didn't have a 4. Ooh, no 2, but we got 4 5s and a 1. Bam! Holy 5s. That's tough, buddy. I've been in your shoes. Holy shit. 2,400 points. Woo! Woo! 5. It's over 5,000. Yeah, dude. This is my house. Oh, what is that? There's a buff or something that I'm getting. Privislavit's boar effect. That Privislavit's boar has a bite to it, and no mistake. Your hands are immediately steadier, and if you want to play dice, you just know they're going to fall your way. Oh my! I forgot about that. That's awesome. All right, let's do some adjudicating, then we'll head back to the Trebuchet and watch it fire. Really? Nothing? Nobody has any issues? No quarrels? No quarrels or claims? What? I think you were the dairyman's daughter, weren't you? Huh? Alright, well I guess nobody has any problems. All is well in the kingdom of Petra. Onward, steed. I guess. South and head east until we hit the crossroads, take a right, follow it straight down. Oh, sorry, bud. I did not murder him. He's well. He's alright. Not like that poor cat in Strawberry. I remember when Blue ran over that cat. You just can't go through Strawberry in Red Dead Redemption 2 at any speed, or else you're gonna run over cats. Tina! Welcome, Tina. Wabbit. Sure was our crossroads.
Yeah.
How was your day been, Tina? Tina rolled a 12 and it wasn't quite enough, unfortunately. Ooh, she got a double badger win though. Congrats, congrats. Alright, here we go. Test fire of the Trebuchet. She's a beaut, Clark. That was pretty good.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
He's like, hopefully just the gate. Just the gate, dude.
Let it rip!
Oh, shit. Watch out, chicken.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move. Move. God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
It just keeps getting thicker and thicker, doesn't it?
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
In a bit of a pickle. Hey, Dave Auntie, welcome,
My part
welcome.
in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzig. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzig is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems.
You dolt.
In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Trebuchet.
Hucking Oreos with my trebuchet and nip-nip bombs of giggles for the army.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on
Seems I
your
got
arse,
caught up in your
playing
Farkle game
Willing ale.
gambling.
You were sadly mistaken.
It's easy to do.
Pavel Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers. And if there's one thing we pride ourselves on in Talmberg,
Slaying
it's
goat
that
fuckers.
we defend the honor of
Oh.
our goats.
I was half right.
All right, now to business. Get ready in the ravine before the bridge to Rovna. We'll drain their blood.
Yardbird went splat. All right, is that the group that he wants me to go to? On the road to Skalitz. Oh, up there. Okay. I wasn't planning on leading men into battle. The hell is that path down the mountainside? Found it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking very forward to playing the next game.
Easy,
Can you crouch, Henry? There's a lot of them.
Oh, my God, my God.
How do they not fucking see me?
A little longer.
Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, and all the saints, watch over us this day.
Fuck. Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Straight through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Can I switch weapons, please? There we go. And maybe get my shield out. Yeah, got him.
To the bridge! We have to help them!
I think we got him. Could not get a clear shot with my bow. Hell yeah.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Well, naturally. Don't forget the shackles and the closely guarding. You guys are on like old women. Getting a pretty fair delay in the stream. I wonder how many how many frames are dropping. Uh-oh. Who's this band of miscreants? Bushes, my only weakness.
They've nowhere to hide. At them! Fight down!
Right in the heart. Just wanted the extra arrow back. Got him. Hell yeah.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
I bet Toth is the catcher. Maybe a quick repair of our gear? Oh, we don't have very many different kinds of repair kits, do we? Just tailors and blacksmiths. So much for cobblers. And the armorer's kit. Armorer's kit. Thank you, horse. Cobbler's kit. Thank you, horse. Manfred's purse. Purse with a coin for young Carl, entrusted to his guardian Manfred, and in the end me. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's getting into the the Doomer Hicker there. Get into the monastery. Okay, and the armors. Ooh, yeah. We'll take them, I guess. Oh, well, those are the ones I picked up. Yeah, never mind. Don't really care about those. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
I don't know.
Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does number 2 work for?
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You could never understand. They were weak. Istvan strong. He took better care of me than any father.
Achievement unlocked, baby! Strap him to the trebuchet. He'll talk. Yeah, he'll talk when he's about mid-flight. I don't know how much use what he says will be, but he'll start talking.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly. Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers? You never understand!
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, that was easy.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Achievement got. Exactly.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
Oh.
It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobyla into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Well,
it seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
What? What? Level up speaks to maximum! Fuck yeah! Achievement unlocked. And that was a big one. That was a big one. I don't know if I want any of those. I guess I'll learn that one. Do final offer for what it's worth. All right. I guess I'm ready. Mutt, are you hungry? I don't think you've been
Look
fed
what
in a
I've got
little
for
while.
you. You'll love this. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Little splash of water. Let's talk to our buddy.
Welcome, Henry. The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
What do you think of Master Keezer?
I've already asked him to stay on here when this is over. His ideas are incredible, even that Trebuchet. I can't wait to launch it.
Sounds like you're sorry not to be the siege master.
Who knows? I may still get a chance.
How do you feel?
Pissed off. I'd give anything to have seen you get here sooner. If only Ishtvan had stayed inside that fucking castle.
I remember the first time it happened to me.
But that was when you were a young blacksmith, when those thugs attacked you. I'm a nobleman, trained in combat and siegecraft, and even I won't pretend I wasn't terrified.
That's how it goes. There's nothing you can do about it.
But Master Fafar may not survive the way they hacked him. If I'd been quicker, or if he'd at least started to run, but I...
The main thing is it will be easier next time. You won't feel the horror quite so much.
I hope so, Hal. Or I'll soon be getting sick of your pontifications. Goodbye.
Father Godwin, what's up?
Good health to you.
Take care.
And also with you. What do we got? Is that Johanka? No. I think I'm still Gucci fine for nourishment. I am indeed. Horses are doing horse things. This has to be the right room. Did he go back up? No, he's over here. Wandering about in the flowers. Yeah, that's him. What are you doing, man? Frickin' loon. Checking out the beehive.
Ah, I'm glad you came.
Were you?
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle?
No.
I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Jesus, that's not what I
Sorry,
meant.
sir. I didn't mean it like that.
It's an honor.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck, Finn.
On the opposite camp. Yeah, it's not what I meant at all, dude.
Yeah.
Load the trebuchet.
Yeah, let's get this party started.
I'm glad to see you.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
Train me.
Good luck, then.
I'm honored that you should come to me. Take care now.
Alright, I'm gonna take a leak while I pull that thing down. I got time.
večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává. Pijme chlapci, chlapci bílé víno z pohára.
Ah, just in time. Stand back, dog.
Goodbye.
One of these levers. Be that one. All I have to do is pull the lever.
Náš tatíček nebo štítek, daj jim pán Bůh nebesa. Požírali staré baby na trampáči v dole.
It's not really giving me an option.
Katiska má roztrané, sláma trčí z prdele.
Use. I just had to walk around it, I guess. Alright, here we go. That looked like a good shot.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
It's not all the same.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Good luck then.
2-day bombardment.
Greetings. What do you...
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle,
Fair.
he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzig.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What... Ah, enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We made it in the nick of time.
We failed. That serpent from Valdic gave us the slip. I should have known he'd have his fingers in it all. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. See how much he enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns, and just thinking about it gets my gall. And my arm's killing me. Damn it! See you later.
Well, he's fired up.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kuttenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Robart. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
Okay.
Good luck then.
Come on, trusty steed and hound. Let's go to the east. With my luck, I'm going to run right into them. They're down here somewhere. They got to be in the middle of this wood. There's a steep bank. In the mine? I don't think so. Startled me. It's the Trebuchet going to work. I'm not going to question it. I don't need to confirm it. I found it. Good enough for me. Oop, oop, oop. Heard voices. That looks like Nightshade country. Alright. So now, we need to find Alpha over here. Guessing where the smoke's coming from, but that's just a guess. Still a ways away. Oh, maybe not. That's the herb woman's hut. Gotta be getting close, I would think. Right down there. I mean, technically the best way to do it would go in at dark. If we hurry, we could kill a couple of them in their sleep, or just poison their wine or whatever if they had, or their food pot or something, you know. Throw a bane potion in it. That would certainly knock them down a peg. Alright. There's cliffs along here. So they gotta be, I would imagine, someplace east of that. Like, I'm guessing right where that B is. But I could be wrong. I mean, there is a camp there, but I don't know if they would be at that camp. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Cross the river somewhere. Oh, stream. Sorry, Oreo's all typed. Then and had to run, but I'm here to annoy you all again. Nah, always welcome, Deavanti. Into the woods, I guess. I'm only guessing we'll eventually lead an assault on each of these camps. Some rough ass terrain around here. Holy shit. Is it this away? Looks like a structure down there. camp, though. Oh, I got all the way up here. Holy shit. I guess keep headed north. Try to cover the western edge of it. It's too steep even for the horse. Dog, you scared the poop out of me. That's where they are. At literally the camp on the map. Oh, oh, danger, danger close. To work our way down. Not what I wanted to do, but we're all good. All right. Didn't quite make it. Mountain break a leg? Yeah, that's exactly what that mountain's called. The cliffs on the map didn't look that imposing, but good God, you got there and it's like, woo, hoo, hoo, all right. Robot!
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
Okay.
I'd like to get better.
Certainly.
I'd like to hope.
All right, but
Isn't that quite... Agree?
well now. Agreed. Now, see you later.
Bam! Leveled up in mice! That's one thing I'm gonna start training right away in the second game is impact weapons. I waited way too long to start doing that in this one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, what do we got? Wait until the 2-day bombardment's done. Alright. Sleep till the, or wait until here and then try to find a bed. Rest in for a couple hours to gain my energy back. Sorry, I just bear clawed my mic. Look at all those chickens! Classic. Yeah, the old stream is lagging behind quite a bit. Let me check on that real quick. 29% dropped frames. That's not good, but it is what it is, I guess. You missed it by 1 hour. What? Alright, I need victuals. So does my hound. My hound requires victuals.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Jeez. What?
That's a good boy.
Oh, for the wake-up
That's
call.
my boy.
Is it time yet, Sir Robert?
I'm here.
Can't you see we're... Goodbye.
Alright, later, taters. Sleeping the day away. That's all I can sleep. Can I, like, help load rock or something? Like, have a turn at the cranking the trebuchet back? I wonder. I'll ask him. Why are we not doing nothing? Oh, because I was standing there. Okay. Apparently I'm not allowed to crank the handle.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Master Fafar, how's the...
Much better now that I have Master Keezer to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope there won't be a next time.
There'll always be a next time.
How's work going with Master Keezer?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolutely astonishing. He's a very gifted man.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Keaton knows exactly what he's doing.
How much longer do you think it will take?
Is built, Henry.
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's all the balancing and setting the trajectory and range.
I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry.
Just catch up on an old dialogue.
We came just in time, didn't we?
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion. I'd say he's growing into a proper nobleman at last.
I think more people will be changing their minds about him.
They should. I owe him my life. God bless him. Good luck then.
Let's watch him load this thing. You gonna lift that up or just roll it through the bottom? Okay, yeah, through the bottom. Magic. Okay. It's a net. It's webbing. You know, you would be slack. Makes sense. Think they have to grease that slide? You think after 100 shots or so that grease from that slide would just fucking create a rooster tail back here and everything behind it would just get lathered? Probably, yeah, no more visible damage was done. Yeah, keep waiting, I guess. It'll come in due time. We'll get her done tonight. Sit here till now or sit here till then, get some food, maybe a little bit more sleep till maybe 8. Hopefully by then it'll be time. I need to turn some lights on. It's getting dark in my house. It's dark and spooky. Reminds me of this guy in basic training. He did this awesome Shaggy impersonation. Zoink Scoob, it's dark. I'm scared. Deal with fire. You gonna deal with the fire from here? Okay. Can't eat from the pot, and I don't think there's another food pot around here. Maybe back here. Yeah. There's always another food pot. And a specter. Is there 2 of them right there? There is 2 of them. Ghosts! This is... I'll sleep a little bit, let the men calm down a little. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Close enough. Alright, what's new, Magoo? Made some progress?
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bomb?
For fuck's sake.
I'd be with you.
Well, go up to Privislavitz, I guess, see if there's any bailiffing to be done, and come back down here. I guess it's kind of true to military fashion. You do something super exciting, then you sit around and wait and wait and wait. And then you do something super exciting, and then you sit around and wait and wait and wait and wait. Come on, there's got to be something to do in the village. Either somebody's shitting in the river upstream, or somebody's daughter has ran away with the lumberjack guy, or somebody's cow has wandered over too far, or won't give milk anymore. Something's got to be going on. This is taking a bit to load, isn't it? Park my horse next to the hog. Nope, nothing to do. Can't even talk to the villagers. They're too good for me. I don't even remember where that meat dryer was. It's somewhere around abouts here. We got the hen house. One of them. The loo. Huh? Huh? Man, well, I guess I can't say anything about the dishes. My state of affairs is not very good, so I can't, you know, stones and glass houses, that kind of thing. There's somebody living in the guardhouse. You'd think that we could build them a little building, you know. Is this the guardhouse? Apparently it's a wood pile. Hold on, hold on. I'm going to practice my lock picking. Really? Okay, never mind. I take that back. I'm not. I guess. Alright, back at her. I'll shut the door. Don't want that rain to get on that firewood. How the fuck are they supposed to get up to the top? Jump on the barrel and then... Apparently. You would think a ladder would be a little easier, but, you know, whatever, guys. You do you. As long as you keep the village safe. Alright, see if I can remember the way. This is the way. Good old Pebbles. The old starter horse from start to finish. Old Pebbles isn't great, but she's good enough. And we're moving right along. Creepy wooden man standing in the forest next to the path. I don't think we need to stick around here. This way? Yes. Yeah. Fuck you, shrubbery. Right, back into the action. Can I sleep for just like 5 minutes and save it? I can't wait to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Where's a water trough? I need to throw some water on my face. Alright, good enough.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That István's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Let's kick her in the ribs, bud. Let's go.
We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the Trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
Can I just like quickly import my my dude from Mountain Blade with his ivory bow and ivory arrows? Be great.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, István will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to.
All right.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? István must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! It's just stone and wood. It can be rebuilt. All right, here we go. Looks like stream's a little jittery.
Get going, go! Attack! Let's go and kick their asses! Spare no one!
Shields, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves! Wait till I raise the ladders.
Oh, right below.
Go!
God damn it.
Go!
Got him! Oh shit.
Smash them! Clear those battlements!
Dickhole. Come on, guys.
Smash them! Clear those battlements!
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Jesus Christ!
Damn it. Fucker. I don't know if I'm hitting friendly troops or not.
Damn!
Give him the business, Henry. Give him the business. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Corva. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. It's only me up here. Thank fuck. Oh my god. Holy poop.
We've got that!
Bandages, bandages. Bueller. Can't use it in combat. Alright. Oh shit, me. Run, Henry, run! Run! Knackered. Shit. Fuck. Really? Come on. I'm out of arrows. No, I'm not. I got 20 more. Get him, Bernard. Oh, sorry I left you hanging there for a bit, but I had to recoup a bit. Don't I have like a marigold decoction, something like that? Stamina would be good. Lazarus, marigold. But no, eat. Oh man, if I had poison, I'd stick it on my mace. But I didn't think of that. Fucker. Get him! Oh shit. Shit. Thank God, some reinforcements. Woo! 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 Holy fuck. Might want some more people up on that tower.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over!
He's gone.
You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. If your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush.
Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
I didn't have a sword out. I had a mace.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
By the way, she cheated on you.
Forgive me, husband.
With me!
Sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Oh, come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
God damn it, he didn't get his sword back. Should have threw that into the claws.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Good point. Go slow, Pebbles is not fast.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips.
Yeah.
And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Actually, on this playthrough, it's probably been more like a couple months. Just gonna say.
Yeah. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah.
The way you found Toth. Yeah. Sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
Oh, here we go. Wait, how many fucking people are with us?
There's no sign of them. Move on. There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
No shit.
We kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Are you all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
No, you won't.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
Yeah.
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Oh, Henry.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
Hence why he went
That's
back.
why he wanted me to stay at home.
Yeah.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
Yeah.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
It is a pretty game.
Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
What? Knights
It's
Templars.
like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
God, I gotta take a leak, but I don't want to leave a cutscene. Ah! Oh, that's it! Credit roll! Holy shit. Holy shit. And I guess that's where the second one... Dude, they left that at such a perfect place to make for a sequence. Or a series. Or a... Yeah, another one. Sorry, my eyes were floating. Wow. Wow. And for just a startup studio to make a game like this, holy cow. Holy cow. And yeah, it was full of jank when it came out, but it got ironed out. And yeah, lockpicking on the controller is an absolute nightmare. And the fighting is complicated and you had to take the time to learn it. But I don't think that's a bad thing. It makes it, like, when you do get decent at it, it's all the more rewarding. And I know I'm usually not into beating my head against a brick wall, but I never really had a big problem with it. Tom McKay, and yeah, they did such a good job on the mocap of the actors in this game that the guy that plays Henry gets stopped all the time. Like, people will just shout at him like, "Henry's come to visit." Yes, yes indeed. What is this music playing? That is like some hardcore Polish metal. Man, yeah, look at that. This is the orchestra that they used. Holy cow. Through the fog of time, poverty of famine, till our hands turn white. Mr. Brevisma. I'm not even gonna try that last one. Screams and shouts. Rambo. Rambo is credited to having screams and shouts. Adrian. I guess that was Rocky. Wow. No real animals were harmed during the development of this game in loving memory of... Yeah. Dogs? The dog... Must have had a dog... Must have had dog handlers. I wonder if they put mocap on dogs. That would be weird. QA testers. Head of communications. And see, that's another thing too, like, I'm sure people were saying, like, when this game first came out, oh, did they do any Q&A at all? Like, they only had, like, what, 15, maybe 20 QA testers? They could spend a month doing testing on it, QA testing on it, and those 20 people would not put in a fraction of the amount of hours that one day after release, having the 100,000 people at least that pre-ordered it play it for 3 hours each, you know. They just can't put in the time to catch everything, especially on a game this big. Damn, just like it still amazes me that just a startup studio, that this is their first project. It's absolutely amazing. Backer rewards: coin engraving and minting, coin minting, wood engraving, tin figurine production, dice set, t-shirts. Okay, yeah. So those are the pieces that people that did all this stuff for the backer rewards. Just absolutely incredible. Incredible game. I wonder if there's an option to watch the credits without having to beat the game. I did miss the first part because my eyes were floating, man. I could not. All through that last cutscene, I had to go to the bathroom. I was just like, ah. Fuck yeah. Oop, oop.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
I wish the subtitles weren't.
You know I can't stay.
Weren't from the Woman's Lot DLC. And actually what they were saying.
God knows. Make her proud.
Mom!
Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right.
Oh shit!
I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Yeah.
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
What? Epilogue? I had no idea. I had no idea. Give me a second. There's a loose wire by my feet, and I don't want to drag something down or unplug it accidentally. Midstream, that would suck. Alright. Where do you go? What are you two? Oh god, this is dusty as fuck. Seriously, what the hell does that go to? Oh, that's my monitor. Okay, can you just come over here? Get out of the fucking way. That'd be great. That'd be great. Pull my monitor off the shelf. That would be pleasant, huh? Alright. Back at her. Toth is gone as men scatter, but there are still many things left unresolved. Okay. I don't even know what castle we're in. Oh, yeah.
Hey, halt right
whoa!
there. Show me what you have on you. Come on.
What?
For security reasons.
That's all well and good, but don't bother me with it. Stand aside before I lose my temper.
Yeah, get fucked.
All right, go ahead then. Keep your hair on.
Search me randomly, you jackass. Upper castle, okay, way up there. Pebbles! Oh, I can't take Radzig's horse. Hey, there's Mutt. Maybe we'll get a little glance into what the next game is about.
None keen on working today. Same as me.
Oh, the sign clotheslined me.
Come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread.
Get up, Henry.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Yeah. The sign does not wobble. That is welded in place.
I've lost everything.
Ocean, sorry, I live on the Gulf Coast. I'm the cord to baddies, not... I'm the cord to baddies, not includes. Not included.
Going for a beer tonight?
I don't think it's up here, is it? Yeah. Place a little wage on the rat attorney.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, in round 2.
Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
Turns out he's an asshole.
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I.
I mean, fair, yeah.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
Well, duh.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Berghof, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghof is on your side? Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghof at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghof would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Can Hanush write? Because I don't think he can read. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
It would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue. The question is how. We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. If they'll make trouble or join our side,
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly.
How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peaceably? and then ask the opinion of the League of Lords.
Very well said, sir.
Yep, leave it open.
And what they want to do about freeing King Wenceslas.
Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas IV might contribute to resolving the dispute.
Yep.
And what they plan to do about the god-awful mess in this country.
What steps they envisage taking to end the pillaging of Bohemia by foreign armies?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
No, you couldn't
Well,
have.
I'd also venture to suggest one more. What is their stance on my... that is, the initiatives of Margrave Jobst of Moravia and a large part of the Bohemian nobility? Whether they plan to take action against them or support their efforts?
You read my thoughts, sir.
Ol' Hanush.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
There's a couple, I guess. Wait, am I playing the prologue still? Or did it seamlessly go into the next game? Because it's seeming like it sounds like it's just like how did people not know that there would be a second one if this is still the prologue?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Present company included, I guess.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion. But he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
Frostbite says, can't recall the KCD ending I'd seen. Wouldn't think it unnoticeably opened the next game. I mean, Yeah, I wouldn't think so either. But I mean, I've had it installed for days now, and like, I don't know, that would be something, wouldn't it? It just leads right into the next one. That would be insane. Sorry, I gotta catch up on chat. It's been quite a cutscene, and I've been trying to follow along. Hi all, how goes? Frostbite. Oreos at Frostbite. Will fell off a mountain. I named it Mount Break a Leg. Technically, I did not fall off a mountain. I don't think I fell off a mountain. I rode a horse down a mountain. We fell down a little bit, but not the entire thing. And nobody got injured, so. But yeah, that was sketchy as fuck. I thought somebody was going to get injured. And had a guard try to blackmail us. Well, I don't know about the guard blackmailing us, but he wanted to search my person, and I told him to go fucking get bent. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, I guess this is still the not prequel, but the prologue of the first one. Can't sounds more like the game Fable. Never heard of a game switched to part 2 from part 1. Yeah, no, I don't think so, but that would be something, wouldn't it?
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I mean, yeah, you can't go around pillaging your own fucking lands. That's not the way to be a king. I think most people could see that. Even commoners.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him, and now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince-Elector?
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince-Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
Wow. Medieval politics, right? Yes, would be cool. But little Harker like having an EXE launch another EXE. I mean, it's possible. I mean, that's essentially what batch files do, right? I mean, batch files can launch multiple programs at the same time. At least with my understanding, limited understanding of batch files. I mean, my friend wrote batch files to pretty much do his job for him, his entire job for him in about 10 minutes. It Took a whole day's work and reduced it to 10 minutes.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein, why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
Okay, we got all that.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Thanks, Dad.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Bergov. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chances pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see.
Interesting. I talked to this guy.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
We did frostbite.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
All right. Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by writing off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. Well, I thought there was a point of no return.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
Yeah, no. I mean, if I could do side quests after this, or not after this, but right now, I don't want to go through that fucking monastery ever again. Yeah, like I want to win all the armor for the tournaments. I want to do all the side quests and stuff still on this one. Granted, we're going to put this on hold until, you know, we tire of KCD2. And of course, we will always have Tuesdays as being Pathfinder or D&D, you know. And Thursdays will be games with Chobi. So probably War Tales, Jagged Alliance 3, and Baldur's Gate 3. Those are the three main ones we're working on. But yeah, I think we've... Why is the dog all pixelated? Dog? Are you okay? There you go. That fixed it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're here and call her a day. Wash my face in the dry barrel. Jesus Christ, you guys don't keep a wash barrel around? Give me your bucket! Does it have water? No. Oh, chickens! Can I wash my face in the well? No. Okay. Well, apparently I won't wash my face. And he's going to stay here for forever until I write off the map with him. I definitely would like to finish all the side missions. Okay, so in order to continue the epilogue, I have to speak with Lord Capon in the courtyard. That's going to make the DLC, the Amorious Adventures of Lord Capon, kind of difficult to do, I would think. But from what I heard, it's pretty much a lot of just like fetch quests. So, I will probably, when I do this again, story has been completed as far as we see. Yeah, exactly. I think if I'm going to continue on with side missions and stuff like that, I'm just going to reload it to back to Nest of Vipers when I did the last Save Your Schnapp save, which is save 199 out of 212. I don't think we need to keep saves this often, but holy poop. I don't even know what the gold discs mean. Maybe it's main quest? I don't know. But yeah. We currently have about 90 hours in this save. And there's so many more side quests to do. Yeah, you can see my main save is 138 hours, and I've not done any of, well, I'm working my way through the Woman's Lot DLC, and that's the only DLC I've touched. But yeah, I've been taking my time with that one. Anyway, more saves is better. But that is a lot. Yeah, 200 saves is better. Like maybe like I don't know, 50, maybe 100. I can't imagine how much space it's taken up. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Glad we finished this game. I wasn't sure how long it would take or how much stuff we needed to do. It did take a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's all right. We finished it. Let's see. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm gonna try to do like a first impression, first view of KCD2. Like get settings figured out, controls, just kind of look at the initial like intro of the game. Probably, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm definitely gonna start it. And then Sunday we're gonna be doing Medieval Dynasty for at least half the day. I think it's probably from like 10 Mountain Time on until the host runs out of time. No, thank you very much for the fun stream, sir. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd just be some dude talking to myself in a dark room. So, yeah, you guys make all the difference. And gals. Yeah, thank you. I'm just glad to share some of my gaming adventures with somebody. I've been wanting to stream for years now, and I'm finally able to do that now that Lunas talked me into upgrading my internet. So, and now that I have a relatively affordable internet to upgrade to, I'm able to do that. So, hey, Squirrely G. Yeah, I'm able to do that now. So I'm just glad you guys are hanging out for the ride. I appreciate it very, very much. It's good to see a couple people in chat anyway. Like if I was, and Chobi mentioned this to me too. Like whenever he tries to stream, there's just like not a lot of people in. Like he says, there's nobody in chat, and I'm just like, dude, just pretend like you're talking to like 10 people. He's like, yeah, I know, but it's not the same. I'm just like, yeah, no, I understand. Like the first couple times I streamed, there wasn't anybody watching, but I still think my very first stream, and it's still on the, it's still on the channel. I didn't delete it or anything. I think that was a pretty good stream. But yeah, I mean, you guys make a big difference. When you guys are in chat, and granted, I'm not always able to respond really quick in chat, especially when like cutscenes are happening. I do not like talking over cutscenes. Not only does it make it so I can't hear what they're saying, it makes it for everybody in chat can't hear what they're saying. But yeah, thank you guys for being so active in chat today. It definitely provides more of an interaction with other people. It's a big part of it. And there are certainly days where I refresh my chat thinking that it's stalled out or lagging or something like that on my phone. And then, nope, it's just not busy. But yeah, looking forward to, what was it? It'll be 2 years at the start of June, I think, for the next anniversary. Yeah, so definitely more than a year and a half of streaming. And I don't know where I would be without all of you guys. That the usuals, Frostbite and Dave Avanti and Bill and Tina. Tina's been here from the start, from the very start, and Lunas. Yeah, exactly, Frostbite. The interaction is what's fun. It adds that personal feel to it, like you're just not talking at a wall, whatever. I don't know how I feel about the Streamlabs store. Like I don't want to ask people for money. I don't think I'm a very good streamer. I don't think I'm able to sell merch or anything like that. And that's another thing too. Like I told myself I wouldn't invest any money in this until I was able to get money from this, but I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. On one hand, if I have the option there, for people to donate, and don't advertise it, they're not going to know it's there, and they're not going to donate, even if they just want to. That's a whole weird feeling for me. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure how I feel about getting money for people for just doing something I enjoy. It's a weird thing. All my life and everybody around me has to work their asses off for fucking pennies. It's a weird concept for me to wrap my head around. I probably won't get it started anytime soon, but it's interesting to know that it's there, I guess. I would love to not be broke, bum, and could send $1. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Dude, there was a time in my life where I lived on $10 a week for like months. It's probably one of the reasons, well, if probably the main reason why I cannot go to bed hungry. I cannot go to bed hungry. I gotta find a snack. I don't care if it's just old dry bread. Like, I have to eat something to not be hungry before I go to bed. And it's probably from that time. Like, I've been there. I understand. I totally understand. Not only was I broke, I was like $9,000 in debt. I had a credit card that maxed out at $8,000, and it was like $9,200. Yeah, it was a rough time. Very rough time. So I get it. I totally understand. And that's just it too. Like, I don't want to pressure people into, like, you know, giving me money. Because I've been in those situations. I don't know. I really don't want to think about it. Kind of like dishes. I really don't want to think about them. Been out of work for 10 years and trying to get on disability for the last 5 years. Damn. Yeah, that's a hard stint. Yeah, I got unemployed just at the start of the recession that we had a good handful of years back. Why is the dog all pixelated? When he's okay, now he's better. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I literally had to pay rent on a credit card for months, and that's why it got so high. But you know, thankfully I got that turned around. A lot of time and a lot of dedication. I got my W-2 from last year, and I sure as shit don't feel like I made that much. That's for damn sure. I don't know where the hell it goes, but it doesn't end up in the bank account, that's for sure. Taxes, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, yeah, insurance. Everybody gets a piece before I do. And I'm sure everybody else is the same way, at least in the U.S. But anyway, enough rambling. I appreciate each and every one of you more than I can put into words. Even the lurkers that just hang out and just increase the view time. Time is the one thing that we can never get back. So I appreciate you sharing that with me and hanging out. It's not lost on me at all. I think about that a lot. I don't feel people are under pressure to tip. It's cool when people do it, but never an obligation. Exactly. And I don't want it to ever feel like an obligation. Like, even if I had like a billion subscribers or whatever, like, I don't want it to ever feel like an obligation. It would just feel so wrong. I will never, I'm not going to pander for people's money. It would make it awkward for me to even tell people that I have a site to donate, like, because to me that's like asking for people to donate or pressuring people to donate. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that when I cross that road. If I want to cross that road, I don't know. I don't know. Because yeah, just because I know how hard it is to live off of $10 a week. But anyway, back to the ending. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. For the end of one of the greatest games ever made, in my opinion. Just fantastic. I mean, I know it's fairly old at this point, but that's a sexy game. It's a sexy game. It's done so well. The AI, for the most part, is really well done. The dynamic weather, like the puddles increase and it forms like streams down hills and stuff that weren't there before. Just like all the little details that they put into it is just amazing, which makes me all the more excited to get started in KCD2. It's it's been great. It's been a great run. Kind of the mod's job, or have the bot time a message. Yeah, I could do that. And have the bot say something every so often. And if people see it and tip, yay. Yeah. It'd still be a weird thing for me to get used to. I don't know. I'm blue collar through and through. It's weird. It's a weird concept for me. Glad to catch the end of the playthrough. Yeah. Glad to have you here, Frostbite. But yeah, Jesus, this is probably the longest ending I've ever had. But honestly, fitting for such a great community, and honestly, that's one of the main reasons. The main reason why I started streaming is to share games that I love with other people that find them interesting, or they like those games as well. And I think it's interesting to see how different people play the same game. And I've never really had anybody to share games with. I mean, yeah, I play games with Conrad and Chobi and stuff like that, but just if I play some obscure game and somebody else is interested in that, start up a conversation and start a little community, And I like like Lori says, she always enjoys coming here just to hang out, because it's so chill. And I want to provide a chill, relaxed place for anybody and everybody to come in and hang out. Life is stressful enough. You don't need games to be stressful. I sure as shit don't. And I think I talked about this before, like, before I went to Iraq, like, I played a lot of first-person shooters. I was huge into Halo. I was very good at it, although apparently not as good as Chobi. He is an absolute fucking wizard at Halo. Yeah, it's after the war, my taste in video games really changed. And I understand people's sense that they, through the struggle, they get validation or satisfaction, I've been through that in a different sense. And I'm good. Like, when I get into a game, I just want to relax and have a good time. Yeah, exactly. Always a chill stream. I certainly try to, anyway. Community of gamers to play with. And exactly, that's another thing, too. Like, Chobi hates to play games by himself. He loves to play games with other people. So, like, if any of you want to play games, and he needs to promote his Discord more, so people that are interested in games that he's playing or like has, if other people have those games, definitely hit up Choby. Definitely hit him up. He loves to play with other people, man. Play games with other people. You know what I mean? Don't go there. But yeah, and once I've been thinking about opening up our me and Congrad's raft game to the public, just so they can kind of help out and hang out and actually sprint down the length of the ship and see how exactly big it is. God, we got to gather so much more wood for that, but that's another project. Yeah. Glad to catch you in a play. Yeah. Yeah. I got to wrap this up. I can't keep droning on for forever. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with, just talking for a bit. I appreciate it. Ever since Conrad left town, he's down in Arizona now, and I'm up in Montana. I really don't have anybody to talk to, so I do apologize if I tend to rant sometimes, but this is pretty much the closest I get to a conversation most times. So I appreciate you guys putting up with me. But yeah, hope all of you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're at in the world. And definitely check out Choby's. Can we get a link to Choby? Boop 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 boop. Choby. Link to Choby's stream. Hopefully, here we go. There's a link to Choby's channel. If you've seen us play games together, and you have that game, and you want to play with a friend, hit up Choby. He's always down. He also is absolutely hardcore on War Thunder. If you have War Thunder, hit him up. I'm sure he'd be glad to play with you. So yeah. But yeah, have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're at in the world. Be excellent to each other. And I really do hope to catch you all in the next one. Later, taters.